Good morning, Dave in the Desert, live on the end of Modernism Week. I am going to cover an event at Temple Isiah this morning with a curated vintage clothing event. These are top designers available to the public, from Yves Saint Laurent to Givenchy to Tiki and other designers. So this happens twice a year. It's a benefit for the temple. And I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the weather. It's been unbelievable here. People are shell-shocked here in Palm Springs. This is late February. We've had storm after storm. There's snow in the mountains behind me at the visitor center, and it is just amazing. So a good day to go inside, get cozy with some coffee, and cover this fashion event that benefits Temple Isiah. So thank you for the Access Temple Isiah as I bring you the curated vintage clothing event today on Saturday at the end of Modernism Week, which has been very successful for the city. They've really grown this Modernism Week. It's been extended for 2 weeks at a time, and visitors seem to love it, from tours to celebrity homes to the buses around town to these vintage 1950s modernism homes. It's a wonderful event here in Palm Springs, but I wanted to show you some weather because there's snow in the mountains. It has been cold and windy here, and Southern California has been hit by a series of storms, but I must survive. We all must carry on and be creative and do our thing. I'm very pleased to bring you the Temple Isiah curated vintage fashion show. Thanks for watching.
Not everything I have is hellish stuff. I think
Kim, what brings you here? You look glamorous.
Hi, thank you so much, David. I'm here at the amazing curated vintage event. We enjoy doing this every year. I came to sell all of these beautiful garbs from the 1940s all the way up to the 1970s. We do have designer as well. My company is called Thread Envy. We're based out of the eastern side of Riverside County.
Okay, Thread Envy.
Yes, that's
all right.
me. And you can find us online on Instagram at Thread Envy Online.
All right, Kim, best of luck with the show.
Thank you so much.
Okay, nice to meet you.
So I own Mitchell's in Palm Springs. It's at 106 South Indian Canyon. We specialize in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and contemporary designer resale. I've had the store about 10 years. I also host two events. I host the Modernism Week Fashion Show, which is usually on the first weekend, and on the second weekend of the February Modernism Week, we host the Curated Vintage event, which is what we do. And we also do that for the October Fall Preview Show.
October Fall Preview
Yes,
is coming up.
And sometimes Modernism sneaks in a spring event, and if they do that this year, we'll probably host this event again in the spring.
And I've had the pleasure of bartending the Palm
You've
Springs
been a
Fashion Show, which I've enjoyed, and I love fashion, and Mitch's store is awesome, and you're a big proponent of the temple, obviously.
I am the president of the temple, so all of these events are temple events. So 100% of the ticket sales are donated to the temple from the fashion show.
Great cost.
And then that's after the expenses. So
Okay.
that's how that works.
Awesome. By the way, I've been to your store. I love it. You got men's
great.
and women's fashions.
Yeah, lovely.
Keep up the good work. I love this outfit.
Thank you, Isiah Miyake. So
Okay. Love it. Thanks, Mitch.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
I have loved vintage clothes for a long time, and the idea of having, an intro before others
Okay.
got us here.
That's
and then,
great. I like the art of dressing. That's
the
like
art of
screams what.
dressing. I mean, I have so much to learn.
I couldn't ask for a better introduction. The art of dressing.
Correct.
Exactly.
And he's got the leather jacket on. Not bad.
I know. I feel like we need some help though. So
Okay.
I'm glad that we're a little bit of posers.
Okay.
But we're gonna go to our class.
All right. Nice to see you guys.
Thank
Enjoy.
you.
What's going on, South Dakota girl? How are you?
Great. It's beautiful.
I'm just doing a YouTube show.
Oh, awesome.
And I just want to ask you, what brings you here?
So I came for vacation,
Yep.
Modernism Week, love vintage clothes, and this is a great place to do it.
And you're from South Dakota?
Yeah,
Wow.
we don't have as much of this
Okay.
where I'm from.
So you're going to catch up on fashion today?
Yes, absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah.
How long are you in town for?
We leave on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've had a great time,
Wonderful.
despite the weather.
Despite the weather.
You're glad
Blizzarding back home.
you don't want sunshine, 90 degrees. You're okay with it?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, nice to see you. Thanks for the
Yeah.
soundbite. See you. How are you?
Well, how are you?
Good. Shelley, what brings you here?
Well, I'm actually born and raised in Palm Springs.
Wow, you look
and
beautiful.
Hence my name, Vintage PS Gal.
Okay, great. We'll catch that sign.
So, yeah, so I'm basically selling what I lived, right?
Okay. Do you have a store here?
I'm in antique galleries. I have a space in an antique
Oh,
hall.
antique gallery's great. Yeah, I know those people.
Yeah, and then I do shows like these.
Okay.
Yeah.
You travel around?
I do. I try to keep it pretty local. But,
Yeah.
Well, it's so wonderful because it has such a rich history, and these clothings, they have rich histories. David, so nice to meet you.
I was a clothing designer.
All right, so you can see that this is really cool.
And then I started.
And this is your booth?
This is my booth.
What do you specialize in?
I do all eras. I'm an ex-clothing designer for 30 years, and I used my product to create other people's archives.
Interesting.
So I work with most of the major designers around the world. They come to my warehouse and visit and pull from the archive.
What designers do you work with?
Prada, Gucci,
Wow.
you know,
All
of
the
them,
top
basically.
Italian?
Top Italian, top French, top New York, top
Wow.
LA.
Okay.
Yeah, I started the business years and years ago, and then
Okay.
I entered the movie industry for rental and costume because I had such a big archive.
That's awesome. So you did a lot of, you placed a lot of clothing and movies?
Yes, films, movies, Netflix, HBO.
What films did you do? Tell me, give us like,
God, I've done lots of things.
really?
I'm trying to think the name. A small piece in the Revenant.
Uh-huh.
I work in Frankie and Gracie.
Yep.
I work on. I can't even think of the name
Okay.
of all of them.
That's exciting.
It's a lot.
I like the movie business.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of difficult, but
You got to navigate it, but
gotta
when it's
navigate
good,
it.
it's good.
yeah.
I know it's a very uncertain business, but
Fashion business is also interesting.
oh yeah.
So through that, I started doing shows for new clients
Huh?
and products. So
Okay.
you'll see a mix of product in here.
I love
from
it. Beautiful
all
stuff.
eras.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Tell me what you got. What do you have here?
So I'm Retro Blades out of Los Angeles.
Uh-huh.
Designer vintage.
Uh-huh.
Also love 1930s and like the older pieces.
Right.
But I brought all Palm Springs fabulousness today.
It is absolutely
High-end
fabulous.
Designer. Yeah. Thank
Beautiful.
you.
I like your stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you like Palm Springs?
Oh, I love it. It's one of my favorite places. Get
I
away.
agree.
Although this weather has me thrown off.
I know.
I've never seen weather like this. in
It's
Palm Springs.
unbelievable. Snowing in the mountains. It's like people are shell shocked.
Yeah, but we're all here
But
safe.
we're here
and
inside.
hopefully we make it home safe, and yeah. it's all
Exactly.
good.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
nice
you,
to
thank
meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
I'll give you a
Ronnie,
fist
by
bump.
the
Yeah.
way.
What's your-
Ronnie.
Ronnie, I'm David.
Yes.
And tell me the name of the company.
Nice to meet you, David.
Your
Retro
company.
Blades.
Okay, Retro Blades.
Yeah.
Look how fun this is, Mama.
How you doing?
My face.
Is it almost too much for you?
It's too much.
Okay, so we're on. So I'm talking to Francina,
Correct, yes,
who looks
hi.
absolutely glamorous.
Oh, thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from France, Paris originally.
Nice. And what brings you here?
Here in Palm Springs or in United States?
I guess United States.
United States, well, the opportunities that the United States offers. So
Uh-huh.
many, the sky is no limit here, as we say.
Right.
And that's what I love.
And obviously you've
And
always
then
been in fashion.
I was born in fashion. I was born
You're in
like
the
that,
capital.
right?
Right. I mean Paris, come on,
Come
right?
on, right? What can it be not fashionable about Paris, right?
Amazing. And do you have a store here?
No, I do online, most likely online,
French
and then
Yankee.
that's my little business here.
Okay.
And I also do here in the show Curated by Mitchell or some other
Yep.
higher hand show where we try to find the best of the best piece for people.
Right. And what are you wearing today?
So today I'm wearing not things from my shop, believe it or not. I like to also feature my colleague and partner. So I have a pair of earrings from Pinaflor across,
Uh-huh.
and then a dress from Kim.
I love that dress.
And then a little beret from my friend all the way over there. So a little bit of it. Oh, hold on, David.
You look. Oh my
Shoes,
God. Look.
da-da-da.
Oh my God.
We're going European. Martin Margiela.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
I love your outfit.
All right, wonderful.
You look
Thank
beautiful.
You for stopping by.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure. We are live here at the Curated Vintage Show, and I'm talking to
Sephora Solomon.
And she has been a forefront of fashion, I think, from New York, right?
I'm from New York, that's right.
And tell me what brings you here. You wrote this book, The Art of Dressing?
I wrote a book called The Art of Dressing. I teach a course called The Art of Dressing Masterclass. I'm holding one here tomorrow at Temple Isiah. What else? I have a one-woman show called The Fabric of My Life. Style just comes naturally because Papa was a tailor, Mama was a dressmaker.
Really?
I grew up in Israel. Papa survived the camps by sewing the Nazi uniforms, and
serious?
The aunt, after Auschwitz, ended up in New York. And over one weekend, there was a Jewish dance, and a rich Texan was in town and took one look at my gorgeous aunt, married her, and took her back to Texas, where he was the vice president of Neiman Marcus.
Okay.
So from day one, I had on my back couture clothes, made for me, measured for me, sewed, embroidered, knit, crocheted by my mother. My father made the toggle coats.
Unbelievable.
And the aunt went shopping and didn't have to look at price tags. So the bar was very
amazing.
high. Well, we didn't have Neiman Marcus. We had Bergdorf Goodman, and we had Barney's.
Barney's, right.
And there was Bill Cunningham, and I was Bill's muse. Bill was the photographer for the Sunday Style section, New York Times.
Right.
And he had two columns. One was called On the Street, in which he literally took pictures of people whose style he liked. And he always took my picture. He never not took my picture. So I was in the style section many, many times.
Wow. Are you living in Palm Springs or are you in New York?
No. I live in New York. I'm going to be moving to Los Angeles and visiting Palm Springs.
Okay, good for you.
But,
it's like an extension.
Yes, I see that. It's an extension of LA.
Absolutely.
I see that. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I love it here.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you for the soundbite.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you
awesome.
so
Best of
much.
luck with the show. And we are talking to Ebony, who is just ebullient, beautiful with this outfit. Oh my God.
Yes.
And tell me about yourself. What brings you here?
So yes, hi, my name is Ebony. I'm owner of Time Capsule Vintage. I am a Phoenix-based e-commerce boutique, and I love Palm Springs. And I'm here today just to show off my collection. And hopefully you'll stop by and come take a look.
I like your earrings. Did you make those? Do you make
No,
those?
actually, I got these from a boutique here in Palm Springs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me why you like coming here to Palm Springs. What do you
I
like?
love the fabulous women. I love the weather. I love the colors. It's just fabulous. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. I totally get it.
It's a vibe.
And you're here for the show?
I am here for the show.
So where can people find you?
So you can find me on Instagram at time.capsule.vintage.
Okay. Ebony, it was a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
All
Thanks,
right.
David.
See you. Bye, sweetie. Is this your stuff?
Yes. Stuff.
What's your name?
I'm Merari Pineda. My husband, he's here. Gustavo Arroyo.
How you guys doing?
Yeah. So, and our store is Porfirio Pineda. We design those. The one in the case.
Oh yeah. Wow.
It's celluloid.
Gorgeous.
And the necklace she's trying on, that's like statement pieces. No, not
see this? Oh my God. Dave of the Desert live at the fashion show, and thank you guys for watching. It has been a wonderful event. Please subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoyed this event. It is wonderful. Live at the Temple Isiah, and it has been fabulous. And the women are shopping like crazy.